First time in Japan? Great, because the fastest way to ruin a dream trip is outdated advice. In the next few minutes, you'll learn the 2025 ready essentials locals actually use, so you skip the lines, dodge peak season traps, and still savor the best of Tokyo, Kyoto, and beyond. Planning a trip to Japan in 2025 can feel overwhelming. Train passes, airport entry, Wi-Fi, luggage rules, and cultural etiquette all seem like a maze. In this video, I'll share 15 updated Japan travel tips, including how to avoid the busiest travel seasons, when to book Shinkansen tickets, smart ways to use IC cards, and how to handle language and cash smoothly. By the end, you'll know exactly how to save money, skip frustration, and experience Japan like someone who's been here many times before. Number 1. Choose the right time to visit. Timing is everything when it comes to Japan. The country's beauty shifts dramatically through the year. Cherry blossoms in spring, fireworks in summer, fiery foliage in autumn, and snowy wonderlands in winter. But here's the catch. Not every season is equal for travelers. The busiest periods are New Year's, December 29th to January 3rd, Golden Week, late April to early May, and Obon, mid-August. During these times, trains sell out weeks in advance, domestic airfares soar, and even locals brace themselves for congestion. For example, Shinkansen tickets between Tokyo and Osaka can double in price if you don't book early. If your schedule allows, consider the shoulder seasons. Late May offers warm weather without the Golden Week rush. Early November brings crisp air and brilliant red leaves, but fewer international crowds than October. Not only will you save money, but you'll also enjoy attractions without fighting through endless lines. When I first visited Kyoto during Obon, I couldn't even get into Kiyomizu-dera Temple without waiting nearly an hour. Years later, I returned in early December. Same temple, but I walked straight in. The difference was night and day, and so was my enjoyment. Number 2. Book accommodations and transport early. Japan rewards planners. Popular ryokan with kaiseki dinners and private onsen baths can sell out 6 to 12 months in advance. Even budget-friendly business hotels near Tokyo Station or Shinjuku book quickly during peak months like March, graduation trips, and October, autumn leaves. Early booking isn't just about availability, it's also about price. Airlines and JR rail companies often release early bird discounts for flights and Shinkansen tickets that can cut costs by 10 to 30%. For long-distance trains, 2 official platforms are worth knowing in 2025. JR East's Etiquette for routes toward Tohoku, Niigata, and Hokkaido, and JR Central's Smart EX for Tokaido, Sanyo, and Kyushu Shinkansen. Both have English versions, mobile apps, and special online-only discounts. Imagine saving 5,000 yen on a Tokyo-Osaka round trip just by booking online a few weeks earlier. Number 3. Understand rail passes versus IC cards. One of the biggest mistakes first-time travelers make is assuming the JR Pass is always the cheapest option. In 2024, the JR Pass price jumped to about 50,000 yen, 7 days, standard class, meaning you'd need multiple long Shinkansen rides to break even. If your itinerary is mostly Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, individual tickets or regional passes may be more cost-effective. On the other hand, IC cards like Suica, Pasmo, or Icoca are game-changers. They work across nearly all trains, subways, and buses in major cities, and you can also use them at convenience stores, vending machines, and even some restaurants. Fares are usually a few yen cheaper than paper tickets, and you'll skip the hassle of lining up at ticket machines every time. In 2025, short-term visitors can get the Welcome Suica, valid for 28 days with no deposit required. Just top it up, tap through gates, and use it until the balance runs out. Unlike JR passes, you don't need to return it before leaving Japan. Number 4. Travel Light, smart luggage choices. Space in Japan is precious, and oversized bags can turn every journey into a struggle. Trains, subways, and even hotel rooms are not designed for massive suitcases. On the Shinkansen, for instance, any bag over 160 centimeters, combined length, width, and height, requires a special oversized luggage reservation. Seats with this option are limited and often booked out during peak season. Instead, aim for a medium-sized suitcase and combine it with a foldable tote or backpack. Coin lockers at stations, usually 300 to 600 yen per day, fit these perfectly, giving you flexibility when sightseeing. Many business hotels also have compact rooms, where opening a huge suitcase can block the walkway entirely. Another overlooked solution is Japan's legendary Takyuban luggage delivery services, such as Yamato Transport. For about 2,000 yen per bag, you can send your suitcase from one hotel to the next, or even straight to the airport. That way, you only carry a day bag on trains. It's efficient, reliable, and makes moving between cities like Kyoto and Osaka stress-free. Number 5. Navigate airports the smart way. Japan's airports are efficient, but for first-time travelers, the process can feel intimidating. Immigration, customs, baggage claim, one wrong step and you could waste an hour. Thankfully, in 2025, Japan has streamlined much of this with the Visit Japan web system. It lets you pre-register your details online before departure. When you land, you simply scan a QR code at e-gates instead of filling out paper forms. It works for both immigration and customs, and it's completely free. Arrival transport is another key detail. At Haneda Airport, just 20 minutes from central Tokyo, you can hop on the Tokyo monorail or Keikyu line without reservations. At Narita Airport, located about 70 kilometers from Tokyo Station, you'll find buses, around 1,300 yen, and trains like the Narita Express or Keisei Skyliner. Both are reserved seat only, but buying tickets on arrival is usually fine, since flights may be delayed and trains run frequently. A tip from my own trip. I once pre-booked a Narita Express ticket, but my flight landed an hour late. My reserved seat was gone, and I had to buy another ticket. Since then, I always buy airport train tickets after landing. It's stress-free and just as fast. Number 6. Stay connected. Wi-Fi, SIMs, and eSIMs. In 2025, staying online in Japan is easier than ever, but the right choice depends on where you'll travel. If you're sticking to major cities like Tokyo, Kyoto, and Osaka, you'll find free Wi-Fi in airports, train stations, many cafes, convenience stores, and even on some Shinkansen trains. For light users, that might be enough. However, if you plan to visit smaller towns or the countryside, think Shirakawa, Go in Gifu, or hot spring towns in Tohoku. Free Wi-Fi becomes unreliable. That's when a local SIM card, eSIM, or portable Wi-Fi router is essential. In 2025, eSIMs have become especially popular because you can activate them instantly upon arrival, no physical card required. Providers like NTT Docomo and SoftBank offer packages with wide coverage and stable speeds. Pricing is reasonable. A 7-day unlimited eSIM plan starts around 3,000 to 3,500 yen, while portable Wi-Fi routers cost slightly more, but can be shared across multiple devices. If you're traveling as a family or group, a router can save money. Number 7. Master train navigation with apps. Japan's rail system is world-class, but also one of the most complex on Earth, with hundreds of operators and stations that feel like mini-cities. Without the right tools, even locals get lost. For visitors in 2025, Google Maps is still the most reliable app. It shows exact departure times, platform numbers, transfer details, and even real-time delays. You can type in an address in English, and it will guide you through Japan's block-based address system, which is notoriously confusing for newcomers. If you prefer local apps, Navy Time for Japan Travel is another excellent option with tourist-friendly features. Here's why it matters. Imagine trying to reach Osaka Castle from Kyoto. A simple trip requires choosing between JR lines, private railways, and subways. With Google Maps, you'll see multiple options: fastest, cheapest, or most direct. It even tells you whether you should board the first or middle car to save time during transfers. Number 8. Break the language barrier. You don't need to be fluent in Japanese to travel smoothly, but knowing how to bridge the communication gap is essential. While English signage is common in airports, Shinkansen stations, and major attractions, once you step into local neighborhoods or countryside areas, English fades quickly. Here's where Google Translate becomes your best friend. Download the Japanese language pack before your trip so it works offline. The camera feature is especially powerful. Point it at a restaurant menu or train notice, and you'll get instant translations. It's not perfect, but it's enough to order food, find your platform, or ask for directions. That said, learning a few basic phrases makes a big difference. Words like sumimasen, excuse me, arigatou, thank you, and toire wa doko desu ka, where is the toilet, show respect and often earn you warmer responses. Number 9. Always carry some cash. Japan is moving toward cashless payments, but cash still rules in many everyday situations. Credit cards are now widely accepted in hotels, department stores, and major restaurants. However, smaller ramen shops, izakaya, mom-and-pop stores, and even some temples only take yen. Vending machines in rural areas and ticket machines for local eateries often work with coins and bills only. As of 2025, plan to carry at least 10,000 to 15,000 yen in cash, about 70 to 100 USD, for daily expenses. The good news? Japan is one of the safest countries in the world, so holding cash is rarely a concern. For withdrawals, 7-Eleven ATMs and Japan Post ATMs accept most international cards. Exchange rates are often better in city centers like Shinjuku or Umeda than at hotels or tourist spots. Here's a tip. Many shops still use vending-style ticket machines where you insert bills before ordering. On my first trip, I once stood in line at a ramen shop in Shibuya, only to realize at the counter they didn't take cards. Luckily, a nearby convenience store ATM saved the day. Since then, I never start a day in Japan without some coins and small bills in my wallet. Number 10. Respect local etiquette. Traveling in Japan isn't just about seeing places, it's about fitting into the rhythm of local life. Small gestures of respect can shape how locals see you, and in Japan, etiquette is taken seriously. On trains, silence is golden. Talking loudly, taking phone calls, or blocking doors with luggage is frowned upon. Escalators differ by region. In Tokyo, stand on the left. In Osaka, stand on the right. Always remove your shoes when entering someone's home, traditional inns, and even some temples or restaurants. Public trash bins are scarce, so it's normal to carry a small bag for your garbage until you find the right disposal spot. It may feel inconvenient at first, but it reflects Japan's culture of responsibility. By following these unspoken rules, you don't just avoid awkward stares. You gain deeper appreciation for the culture and connect with Japan on a more authentic level. Number 11. Toilets and trash. What to expect. Japan's toilets are almost legendary. Even in train stations or roadside rest stops, you'll often find clean facilities with heated seats, bidet functions, and sometimes even sound masking buttons. But don't be surprised if you come across a traditional squat toilet, especially in older public facilities. Carrying a small pack of tissues or a hand towel is smart, since not every restroom provides paper or dryers. Trash, on the other hand, can surprise first-time visitors. Public bins are rare because of strict waste management rules. Instead, you'll find garbage stations at convenience stores, train stations, or near vending machine clusters. Waste is separated into burnable, non-burnable, and recyclables, so tossing trash into the wrong bin can draw sharp looks. A practical habit: bring a small plastic bag in your day pack. I've often held on to snack wrappers or empty bottles for hours until spotting a proper disposal spot. It may feel odd at first, but it's part of the Japanese mindset. Responsibility for your own waste. Number 12. Power, plugs, and electronics. Before you pack your chargers, know that Japan uses Type A sockets, the same 2 flat pins as in the US and Canada. The voltage is 100 volts, which is lower than most countries. In eastern Japan, Tokyo, Sapporo, Yokohama, the frequency is 50 Hz, while in western Japan, Osaka, Kyoto, Hiroshima, it's 60 Hz. If you're from North America, most devices, phones, laptops, cameras, will work fine without a converter. If you're from Europe, Australia, or the UK, you'll need a plug adapter, and you should double-check your device chargers support 100 volts input. Many modern electronics are multi-voltage, but hair dryers or electric shavers may not be. Adapters are easy to buy at airport electronics shops or convenience stores. They usually cost just a few hundred yen, so it's worth having a spare. Number 13. Make the most of coin lockers and delivery services. If you're exploring Japan city by city, managing your bags is key to enjoying stress-free travel. Almost every major train station offers coin lockers, typically costing 300 to 700 yen per day, depending on size. They're perfect for storing a day pack or medium suitcase while you wander through districts like Shinjuku or Dotonbori without dragging luggage behind you. But what if you're traveling with a large suitcase or multiple bags? That's where Takyuban luggage delivery services shine.
Excuse me.
Companies like Yamato Transport, Kuroneko, can send your bags overnight from one hotel to the next, or even to the airport. Prices average around 2,000 yen per suitcase, and delivery is famously punctual. These services are part of why Japan feels effortless for travelers, if you know to use them. Don't underestimate how much more enjoyable your trip becomes when you're not burdened by heavy luggage. Number 14. Use buses the local way. Trains get most of the spotlight in Japan, but buses are just as essential, especially in cities like Kyoto, Kanazawa, or Takayama, where attractions aren't always near train stations. The boarding system, however, can confuse first-time travelers. Here's the rule. In most cities, you board from the back and exit from the front. When you get on, tap your IC card or grab a numbered ticket from the machine. The number corresponds to the fare table displayed at the front of the bus. When you exit, either tap your IC card again or drop the exact cash plus ticket into the box next to the driver. Fares usually range from 210 to 260 yen in cities like Kyoto. If you don't have coins, don't worry. The bus has a change machine, but it only accepts small bills, 1,000 yen notes. That's why keeping coins handy is smart. Buses may seem intimidating at first, but once you get the hang of it, they're a budget-friendly way to reach temples, gardens, and hidden spots beyond the train lines. Number 15. Eat like a local. Japan's food culture is a highlight of any trip, but dining works a little differently than in many countries. Instead of waiting for a server, you'll often find meal ticket vending machines at ramen shops and casual eateries. You insert cash, select your dish, and hand the printed ticket to staff. It's fast, efficient, and part of the fun. Cash is key here. Many of these machines don't accept cards. A bowl of ramen usually costs 800 to 1,200 yen, and side dishes or drinks are extra. In izakaya, Japanese pubs, expect to pay a small atashi cover charge of 300 to 500 yen, which comes with a small appetizer. It's not a scam, it's part of the dining culture. Convenience stores like 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and Lawson also deserve a mention. From fresh onigiri to surprisingly good fried chicken, they're lifesavers when trains run late or restaurants close early. Prices are affordable, and the food quality is often better than fast food chains abroad. So, let's quickly recap. Choose the right season, book hotels and Shinkansen early, know when to use an IC card versus a rail pass, travel light with luggage services, and take advantage of tools like Visit Japan Web, eSIMs, and Google Maps. Respect etiquette, carry cash, and don't overlook buses or vending machine dining. With these 15 tips, your first trip to Japan won't just be smooth, It'll feel like you've unlocked the country's hidden rhythm. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. It really helps us keep creating more Japan travel guides. And if you're planning your trip, check out our related video for a step-by-step arrival guide.